Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Just getting comfortable. Yeah, man.
So what's going on? What happened in the last 2 weeks that we haven't posted? Has it been 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been like a week. Has it been a week?
I
I don't know.
Time just melts into each other.
Nothing has happened. Same old. Just lifting, just training.
Yeah.
That's about it. Off-season stuff.
Deload week?
I had a deload week this past week. Much needed. Oh, I got some blood tests done.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I got some blood tests done a couple weeks ago. I think a couple weeks ago, like 2 Wednesdays ago. Got that back the next day. It wasn't that good.
What were the readings?
Well, I didn't know how to read it because I got it done in a private lab, right? And I didn't know how to read when you get blood tests done, it gives you whatever's high in red, I just have a couple elevated, enzymes for my kidneys and liver. Because it started off, I had a back pain. I had like this back tightness I told you about, remember?
Yeah.
That's like, I didn't know if it was due to my weight or if I was having kidney problems. So I started with that. So I was like, man, let me get some blood tests done because I haven't had any blood tests done in about probably 2 years or so. But got the results back. I had somebody read it for me that's a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much she said that the only elevated things that I had was the white blood cells and my kidney levels and my liver. But prior to getting my blood test done, I had trained. I had worked out.
So that can skew the
results? That does elevate those levels. The white blood cells, because you're putting stress into your body from working out.
Right.
And the kidney levels, prior to me even going to get any blood tests, I had taken my pre-workout with creatine. So my creatine levels were a little bit high. But nothing like out of the ordinary. Nothing like, oh my God, like super high or anything like that.
Nothing to run to the emergency room.
Right. And I guess the back pain that I had was due to me being a fatty. So I started doing a little bit more cardio and a little bit more mobility done. And actually today was actually the first day I didn't have anything, like any pain or anything, even when I was squatting beltless and deadlifting. So
now, is that associated with just the deload week, or?
That could have been a deload week, but it could have been just my mobility has gone a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I started doing a lot of lower back mobility. But yeah, it felt good,
Good.
Yeah, that's basically what's, I'm gonna get blood work done again in about 5 weeks. So we'll see what happens in about 5 weeks.
So what's the purpose of getting blood work done?
The purpose of blood work done, so if you want to be competitive in powerlifting, you're gonna have to run gear, performance enhancing drugs, if you want to be competitive or anything like that. So prior to running any type of cycle, you should get blood work done to see where you are at. If there's anything wrong in your livers, your kidneys, or anything like that prior to running a cycle, just to be safe. You should also get blood work done during the cycle to see what's going on as far as, if it's the gear that you're taking is causing a huge increase in your liver enzymes or your kidneys or all the blood cells are white or the red blood cells. It also will tell you if you need to donate some kind of blood. If your red blood cell count is high,
right,
you will want to donate some kind of blood.
It gets too thick.
Right, exactly.
You need to get rid of some of the blood.
Exactly. You can donate some blood. And also, after taking a cycle or coming off a cycle, you should also get some blood work done to see the damage that was done, if there was any kind of damage done, and what you need to do to fix it. That's a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people that I know.
There's tons of people who just
cycle.
They just not paying any attention to whatever internet
Right.
knowledge they got, and they'll just inject
They'll-
X amount of stuff into them, and I don't I don't understand the knowledge behind not being safe and not educating yourself.
Yeah, it's not smart.
Yeah.
And I was one of those people, but as far as like I started learning and reading more and just learning from other people with, more knowledge than I have when it comes to any kind of substance, performance enhancing substance.
Right.
I just learned that you need just to get blood work done. And it's really cheap. Some people don't like to get blood work done because their insurance might not cover it, or their doctor might say something if they get their blood work back and their like test levels are extremely high.
Right.
But there are private labs that you can go to, and it costs like $60.
Right. Well, I think most doctors, especially if you find a good sports medicine doctor, they're not ignorant to the fact that people use PEDs,
Right,
and they would encourage you to get your blood work done on a regular, just for health benefits, right? Like you said, you got to set a baseline. So before you start a cycle, this is where I'm at.
Yes.
These are where my readings at. After you're done with a cycle, then you get another blood, and then the doctor can make a determination, give you the facts, give you the information. Hey, man, your liver enzymes or whatever.
Yeah, maybe you need to bring down the dosage.
Right. Yeah.
Of whatever you're taking, or maybe you just need to stay off of it for right now.
Right.
Until it goes back to normal. And also, it's good to have like blood work if you're older, because you might have like low test levels, and they might prescribe you some TRT.
Right. Like I personally have dealt with this. I'm 44 years old, and the doctor said that my test levels are low. At the time, I chose not to go on TRT because I was and still am competing in the drug tested.
Okay.
So I've actually never done any PEDs, but I'm actually considering it because of the benefits. The benefits outweigh the cons when it comes to low test, especially in males. Males need testosterone just for well-being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better.
Yeah. It's crazy how society and the government have demonized any type of performance-enhancing drugs. It's crazy.
Some of them are, a lot of doctors use them for cancer patients and everything.
Yeah.
And I think they're completely safe, to tell you the truth. And a lot of people might not agree with me. People that are not open-minded about the subject and don't know a lot about the subject.
Right.
But I think it benefits you if you know how to use them correctly.
Right.
And not be stupid with the dosages or whatever it may be. And there's a lot of power lifters out there that are really stupid with the dosage. I've been one of them. Whenever I first started, I did not know anything about it, and I was really dumb with the dosages I was taking. And I've come to find out in the past couple of years that more is not better.
Right.
It definitely, it's not better. It makes you feel like shit, pretty much. So the more you take, the more you're gonna feel like shit. And I was talking to one of my friends. He's really knowledgeable when it comes to this, and he told me, if you ever get on anything, get on testosterone and take about 300 milligrams of test. Whatever you achieve with that, that's all you. That, like, strength-wise, that's all you. That you put into work, that's all you. If you need to add more substance, more drugs to get stronger, then it's the drugs getting you stronger, not you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I've come to realize that, more is definitely not better, and it makes you feel like shit. The side effects of not being able to sleep. For me, I couldn't sleep that much. Either way, I still, as it is, I can't sleep that much. I suffer from, sleeping problems or whatever.
You got insomnia?
Yeah, insomnia. So by being on a higher dosage, I wasn't able to sleep and recover. So it's kind of like the benefits and the side effects were kind of like the side effects were like beating the benefits. You know what I mean? So more is definitely not better. It definitely is not. I think there comes more to like sleeping and nutrition and anything like that when it comes to, you know, you still have to have those correct while you're on gear to, you know, to find anything as far as the benefits and training or anything like that. So
yeah,
get blood work done.
Sleep is huge.
Yeah.
Sleep is I've heard reports how important sleep is and how it goes towards recovery and your performance and this and that. Like a lot of people will actually get like CPAP machines just to improve their sleep, even though the doctor doesn't prescribe one and doesn't say you have any sleep apnea or anything like that. People actually go out and buy.
You can buy them.
Yeah, you can buy used CPAP machines and just for the benefit of sleep.
I was gonna get one.
Oh my God, let's go.
I was gonna get one a couple weeks ago. I was looking at them online. I just didn't know how to even go about it as far as like, you know, because they're pretty expensive as well.
Yes, they're very expensive.
I just think, you know, I guess doctors tell you need to have a sleep study to get one.
And it actually made it pretty easy to the point where there's an app on your phone that basically when you're about to fall asleep, you press the record button and it'll...
You put it under your pillow?
I don't know how it works, but I think it listens to the way you breathe during your sleep, and then it submits a report to your doctor, and your doctor can read that report and basically make a determination on how your sleep patterns
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I think if you're over 250 pounds, I think you need one.
So I think I'm a candidate.
Me too. Me too.
You know what's amazing about doctors, and like going back to how the government has demonized any type of steroid for general population use. It is actually probably easier. Most doctors are more willing to prescribe you a narcotic, like an Oxycontin or something like that. You can go into a doctor's office and complain about a little pain and get prescribed this hardcore narcotic, Oxycontin, easier than trying to prove to a doctor that you have low tests and that you suffer from some bad side effects from low test, and they're more hesitant to prescribe you
but if you tell them like, oh man, I'm on this type of gear, like, what? No, this is like, but so many people die over the counter medicine.
Oh yeah.
They OD on over the counter medicine.
Highly addictive.
Yeah. So, but if you tell them like you're on some kind of steroid or anything, they're like freak out. That's why you need to find the right doctor when you're going to do something like that.
Yeah.
Because some of them are just really against it, and they'll tell you like, instead of working with you, they'll tell you like all the side effects that's gonna happen to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're gonna die next week.
Keep doing what you're doing.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Instead of explaining to you like, hey, this is what's happening. Yeah. If you're gonna do this way, But I guess because it's an illegal substance.
Right. It's a Schedule 3 drug. It's on the same level as cocaine and heroin and.
Which is stupid.
Yeah,
it's so stupid. That's stupid.
And you know how all that came about, right? Back in I forget the exact years when they demonized it and they made it a Class 3 felony. But it's because of this one senator who was the senator for Utah, and all of the I shouldn't say all, but most of the supplement companies, they're based in, or their manufacturing plants are in the state of Utah.
Okay.
So these huge billion-dollar supplement companies were losing money due to the underground steroid.
Oh, okay.
So that's why, so they petitioned and they threw money at this senator, and they
some supplements do have like illegal substances.
They used to. Yeah.
If you bought anything at GNC or anything like that, they used to have a whole bunch of illegal substances.
Jack 3D.
Yeah, the Jack 3D.
Super Pump. All those stuff. They had a strain.
Of something in it.
A substrain of. And then every time the government would test it, they would ban something. Then they would add another molecule to the chain of thing, and it's a big game that they play. But now everything is pretty much off limits. I mean,
I heard when they first started making that steroids, it was because it was back in like the Nazi era.
Yes.
Like they were trying to make the perfect soldier.
Yeah.
And they're experimenting with all kinds of like PEDs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So get some blood work done. If you're gonna run gear, get blood work done. Yeah. And I'm telling you this because I didn't get blood work done when I started running gear, and that was probably the stupidest thing I ever did. And you should definitely get some prior to starting, during the cycle, and after the cycle. And it also tells you a lot of vitamins that you're missing out on, your deficiency in. So that's also a good thing to learn about.
Yeah.
So yeah, get blood work done. It's cheap. It's like $60. And all you do is go there, you get the blood drawn out. They send you an email with your results, and that's it.
Huh.
Everything is private.
Easy breezy, huh?
Yeah. You don't have to have insurance. They don't have to report it to insurance or anything like that.
So you just take the kit to phlebotomist kind of thing?
No. So you buy the kit, not
right.
the kit, the test online, right?
Okay. And then they send you to
Then they email you a paperwork exactly as soon as you buy it.
Right.
Hey, like, this is your appointment. If you need to make an appointment, call us. If not, you can come any day at these hours. So you go in there, which is like an office, like a medical office.
Right.
You go in there, give me your ID, your paperwork. Hey, this is my paperwork. You go in the back, they draw out 2 little tubes. That's it.
Huh.
You go home, they tell you within 3 days you get the results back. You get the results emailed you. But we got them back within 24 hours. And they email it to you, and you open it up, on your computer, your phone, whatever, your PDF file, they open it up, and it tells you all the results there. And the ones in the red, they tell you, what's high
Right.
and what's normal. They'll tell you the normal ones and stuff like that. So it's definitely a good thing to do if you're trying to run gear or be competitive in anything, especially powerlifting.
Right.
So definitely a must.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, that was about it. That's the only thing that happened.
Did you see on Instagram at where was it at? The Raw National? No, something like that. But anyway, there was this guy. I can't think of his Instagram name or his real name. We'll probably post it somewhere over here. Where he was the first. He's 23 years old.
Uh-huh.
And he was the first person to squat over 1,000 pounds and pull over 900 pounds.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the dude from Australia.
Yes.
Yes. Oh man, I forgot his name. I know you're talking about. Yeah, he's the dude. He's a junior.
Yeah, 23 years old.
Yeah, the dude is a giant though.
Yeah.
So he's like 6'3", like 380.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But yeah, that's a huge accomplishment. I wish I could do that. I mean, hopefully one day, man. Hopefully one day.
That had to be.
Can you imagine how that's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of weight, especially to do in one meet.
In one meet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that guy's a beast.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he's from Australia.
Oh, so check out your shirt right here. So,
yeah,
so we got some
right
unstable.
Unstable right here.
Unstable. So.
Sick. Just got mine today.
Yeah. So.
All sweaty from training, but it's all good. I'm gonna wash it. Might shrink a little. All good.
Unstable. So if you're one of these people that does crazy shit or does things that basically other people are afraid or not willing to do, you're unstable.
Facts.
Facts.
Those are facts. I wanted to talk about this. This happened yesterday at a meet. I don't know if you know the person, Tom Claw or something. Let's see. His IG name is. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, Tom Cow.
Tom Cow.
Yeah. This
K-A-U?
Yeah, this dude right here. Tom Cow 1. I guess there's a whole bunch of people giving him shit.
Why?
Because he broke the 190. He competes in 181s.
Oh, I think I saw this video.
And
it's kind of high, right?
Yeah, he broke his own record with a 788 pound squat. But people are giving him crap and saying a whole bunch of stuff because on video it looked pretty high.
Right.
And all he's ever done is APF backyard meets.
Okay.
So a lot of people are like, giving him crap because he doesn't do any USPA meets at all to break his own record. All he's done is kind of like a backyard kind of APF meet, which is not even backyard. I mean, it's just a meet,
Right.
I guess because of federation. And it's basically like his buddies' meets that he's been doing and breaking all these records. So I guess people are saying that they're just giving him white lights just because of it. That, why hasn't he gone to different federations and competed in different federations?
Right.
Or even done any kind of big meets to break that record? I mean, the squat's pretty high. I mean, it's all right. It's not, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. I don't know.
We'll probably put it somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll probably post it somewhere over here. But, so, when it comes to federations, the USAPL and the USPA are considered the two top federations.
Yes.
USPAL is the drug-tested federation, and the USPA has both, the drug-tested and non-tested. But both federations have what most people would consider to be the most stringent standards for squat, bench, deadlift, right?
Right, yeah.
They differ a little bit with the bench, the foot placement has to be flat on the bench in the USAPL, and the head needs to remain on the bench for the bench throughout the whole bench press. But other than that, I think the rules are pretty similar.
Pretty much similar, yeah.
And the hip crease dropping below the top of the knee are both standards in both
Yes.
both federations. So if in this case, I think people do have an argument about this. So if this guy were to do this in a USAPL or USPA meet, would that have been white lights?
No, I don't think it would be.
Right. So is he robbing somebody else of that title? I don't think he's robbing somebody else of that title because, hey, he squatted. The judges are the ones that gave him the white lights. Right.
So
but according to the APF's rules.
Right.
Right.
I think if I was personally him, my opinion, I would just go into another federation and do it, just shut everybody up.
Right.
Or, I guess his argument that he's making is basically he squats to where he knows he hit parallel. But in the video, it's really hard to tell from his squats. He's broken a lot of records. And every single record everybody has said, everybody in the video itself,
right,
they seem high, to be honest with you, they seem high. I mean,
and to give them the benefit of the doubt, sometimes videos do not tell the full story.
And it was actually from the front view, so it was pretty hard to tell. But there is no video from the side view at all.
Right.
Which is kind of hard to get as well because you have side spotters. So it's kind of hard to get a video from the side.
Sure.
When you have that much weight on you, especially a 181 guy. Like that's crazy. Even on racking that for that weight, that body weight.
Sure.
It's completely nuts. If I was him, I would just go do it in another federation, just shut everybody up. But again, it's the judges are the one giving him the white light.
Right.
So it goes to say, the judges kind of like taking this away from other people. Making it not fair for other people.
Right.
And I've done APF meets. When I first started powerlifting, those were the meets the federation I was competing in. And to tell you the truth, over here, he's from the East Coast. Over here, the APF meets are not strict at all. They're just crazy. It's just like it's just a crazy show compared to like the USPA.
Right.
And they're not strict at all. Like as far as the rules go, the APF over here, the meets that I've done, have not been strict at all. You know, I told you that, you know, when somebody was benching with a freaking, you know, bench shirt and they gave him like at least 10 minutes for them to, you know, to take another try, and they stopped the whole meet just for them, you know, to get another try, another attempt in, which is crazy. I've never seen that before, you know, when you come to the USPA or anything like that. Because they usually give you a time limit, you know. When you're up.
Most federations, you got 1 minute.
Yeah, you got 1 minute.
Yeah.
So the APF, the rules, and it's not the rules, the judging, it's just, I don't think it's as strict as the USPA and USAPL. I think a lot of people can get away with it, you know, squatting high. And it goes against, I mean, how would you feel about that if you broke a record, but it was kind of high still, you know?
Right.
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I would want to retake it again or do it in another federation just to shut people up, you know?
Yeah, because my thinking is, hey, whatever, right? He's 181 pounds.
Yeah.
He had that much weight on his back. He squatted it to whatever depth he squatted it to and brought it back up. I mean, that in itself is an accomplishment. But if you had an exact opposite guy who was 181 pounds, had the same weight, and lifted in the USAPL or USPA and got red lighted for what appeared to be the exact same depth as this guy in the APF, that's what people are upset about, is you're robbing somebody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And whatever. I mean,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
There's
Whatever.
no fighting with it. I mean,
kudos to him, man. That's crazy. I mean, I haven't even squatted 788. You know, I mean, I think I have, but in training, but that's just crazy, especially at 181.
Right.
That's crazy.
181 pounds.
Just unracking it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Barely hitting parallel, but whatever. That's just crazy.
Wait, was that a monolift? Did he walk it out?
Yeah, no, see, that's another thing.
That's another.
That's another factor.
Yeah, see there.
He didn't walk it out. It's just a
lot of people will be hating on that fact too. Hey, this guy didn't even walk it out. Where, you know.
And like I said, a lot of federations like that, you don't have to walk it out. You know.
Right.
Which I've never. And it's more the APF. What is that other federation? The WRPF.
That's the world.
Yeah, which is kind of like
Russia.
overseas, huh?
Yeah,
like
I
Russian.
think it's Russian.
That's
based.
the one. That's the one that U.S. Open got
Yes.
sanctioned by now.
Yes.
U.S. Open's in 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Are there people still doing that?
Yeah, there's actually people still doing that. I mean,
really?
That's a huge cash prize, man. Maybe I'll do it in the future. I don't know. Well, that's just another subject we talk about.
Well, if you do it, all you have to do is.
I just don't.
Two parallels. So
Yeah, they have pretty. Well, last year they had super strict rules.
Well, they were USPA last year.
Yeah, they're US. So it's gonna be interesting watching it.
They were red lighting everybody.
They were red lighting everybody.
Yeah, everybody's getting called on depth.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And that's a serious meet, because if you one called on depth or one missed attempt can mean a lot, especially in that competitive level, you know. Yeah. And there's a lot of money on the line. I don't know, I think it's like 10 grand, 10, 20, or I think like overall it's like 40 grand.
Yeah. Crazy money.
That's like not working, bro. You can take a few months off.
Oh. Well, we're here in line at the McDonald's. We'll get us some vittles, some snacks.
Yeah, some little snacks. Little snacks to eat.
Yeah. Bring this one in for Landon.
I don't know. We'll see. What else we want to talk about? We have the mock meet. The push pull coming up at the end of the month. It's gonna be sick. Make sure you sign up. The sign up fee is $30.
$30.
You get a shirt.
If you pre-register, you'll get a shirt, because I have no idea, if you don't pre-register, what size you're going to be. But if you do want a shirt when you show up, we will have some shirts, limited supply for sale. Check out the Instagram for all that good stuff. $5 spectator fee. Everybody's getting a power bar?
Yes.
Okay, everybody's going to get a protein
bar from Animal.
And there'll be...
it's all the same flavor, though.
Yeah.
But it's
all good. And everybody's going to get...
there's going to be food.
What do you want? What we're about to order.
I'm gonna get
fries?
You want fries?
Hello. 1 second, please.
I don't know. What are you gonna get?
I'm just gonna get a Coke and some fries.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you want a Coke?
Yeah, Coke's fine.
Okay. Large?
Yeah.
What are we talking about right now?
Diet Coke? No.
What the
No.
hell? Can I get 2 large Cokes and 2 large fries, and then that'll be it.
Dang, you're not gonna get alley chicken nuggets? That's messed up.
Thank you. No, I'll let you get her stuff later.
Damn, that's messed up. Whatever. Survival of the fittest, man. You gotta survive.
Hey, McDonald's fries are the best.
Yes.
I don't think there's any comparison to McDonald's fries.
McDonald's fries are the best.
There was this big I guess like what's the when people make up stories about certain things, conspiracy thing, or not a conspiracy, but thank you very much, where they said that the chicken nuggets for McDonald's were this pink paste.
Oh yeah, I saw.
You remember this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it?
No, it's not. It's been proven. It's been proven false. Yes, they actually McDonald's. They got such a bad rap for these theories that people were coming up with, these urban legends.
Yeah.
That they actually posted. You can go onto YouTube and search McDonald's chicken McNuggets. How are they made? How are they made? Burgers. How are they made?
Oh, they proved it. Or?
They proved it. Yeah, they visited, and in fact, it's right up here in Fresno.
Really?
Yeah. It's for for this area, for California, and they show it's pretty interesting. They show this big line of chickens. They're all on these things, and it's a big conveyor
live
belt.
chickens?
No, they're not
live.
live.
Okay, I'm like, what?
They're not live.
What?
No,
That'd
they're
be
dead.
horrible.
They're already they come from whatever the farm.
They're already plugged in everything?
They're what do you mean plugged?
Like
they're on a conveyor belt.
Are you talking about like the chickens with the feathers and stuff?
No. They've already been defeathered.
Oh,
yeah,
plucked. They plucked the feathers.
And they've been gutted and cleaned and all that stuff. Whatever, they're on this conveyor belt.
Okay.
And there's these workers, and each worker in the factory has a portion that they cut off of the chicken. So like if I'm the wing person, so I cut off the 2 wings, and it keeps going. The next person cuts the breast, right?
Yeah.
So at the end, you have all your pieces of your chicken, and I think they just use all white chicken breast.
Oh.
Right? So the other pieces go to whatever. I don't know. They go to dog food or whatever. But the chicken breast, and then they throw it in, and the chicken breast is ground up, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's real chicken.
It's real.
Oh.
It's real 100% chicken breast.
Yeah,
100% chicken. White chicken breast.
Man, I wonder how fast they have to like cut that up.
It's pretty fast. The thing's grrr, and they're just.
That'd be a horrible job.
No, I don't know. McDonald's probably pay very well.
Probably.
And then the hamburger thing. They show the hamburger where all this beef.
Show cows?
Yeah, well, they don't show the killing of the cows, but
that'd be horrible.
2 large Cokes,
yes.
2 large fries.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Thank you. Straw. Thank you, sir. All right.
Oh yeah.
So, so they show all this meat being dumped into this big auger that basically grinds up all the beef. So it's 100% ground beef.
100%. Grab the fries,
100%.
gonna fall. The fries gonna fall.
Oh my God. I'm about to lose some fries.
Man, thank you for the fries, man.
Delicious.
Post-workout meal.
Sometimes the fries are super duper hot.
These are stale as shit.
They're stale?
No.
No. Don't say that.
Man, they could have put a little bit more fries inside here, man. I like it when they put fries in the overflows and a whole bunch of them fall into the...
I call those bag fries.
Yeah, those are
the
best.
bag fries are the best.
You know who has good bag fries? Five Guys.
Five Guys is, yeah. The bag is basically a big oil,
Yeah.
an oil absorbent bag.
Fun fact: I used to work at McDonald's.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Really?
when I was 14.
That's badass.
I got in trouble because so I started working at McDonald's because I wanted to get a phone, like one of the new sidekicks. I don't know. You won't know.
I know what a sidekick is.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you're doing that, man. My bad.
Oh my god.
So my parents told me I had to work, so I got a job at McDonald's, and I got in trouble like the first week.
How did you get in trouble the first week?
Because I was giving everybody discounts, man. All my friends were coming there after school.
You get a discount. You get a discount.
I was giving they used to have a local discount. So if you're a local, you get a discount. So I was giving them discounts on like a freaking Coke, everything, like the smallest thing. The manager pulled me in the back and she's like, "Hey, so this is how many discounts you gave out today." It was like 43 discounts. So I got in trouble, and
that is working today. Let's go to McDonald's.
Yeah, man. It was so messed up, man. I thought I was like, "Yeah, man, I'll give you a discount, man. That's cool." So I was giving discount left and right. Got in trouble. And that was like way back when I was 14. So I'm 29. That was a while back. It was I think like the weekly pay or whatever. We used to get paid like, bi-weekly. It was like $5, five something.
Hey, yes. I remember when I was in high school, I worked at a car wash. So tips, I lived out to tips, but yeah, I didn't get paid shit. I think minimum wage, I think you're right. It was like
$5.
$4 or $5.
I think my check was like $75 after 2 weeks. I'm like, how am I supposed to buy a phone with this?
Yeah. I would come home with a stack of dollar bills. Crazy.
Man.
Because of all the tips from wiping down the people's cars after they came out of the car wash.
Yeah, you were good,
balling.
man.
Yeah. I was balling.
Balling, man.
For a kid? Shit.
Man. That's a lot of popsicles.
Even $20 in cash a day? That's pretty fucking good for a kid.
A day?
Yeah.
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 That's really good.
Yeah.
At the end of the week, you'd be balling, man.
I was living large.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well.
Back at the gym. We're gonna wrap this one up, guys.
Yeah.
Please share these videos. Subscribe. Tell your friends. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Because the way that YouTube works, their algorithm works, is that if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you cannot monetize your videos. And we need to monetize these videos in order to bring the content to you, so we can buy some more McDonald's. we need
money.
We're not talking about.
We need money, man.
I mean, obviously, we're not going to be these fucking big YouTube influencers.
Yeah, we are.
And make millions
in a
of
year.
dollars. I mean, if we do it, we do. But all that we're aiming for is just a few bucks from YouTube.
That's it, like $3.
Yes, in order to pay for fries, and also we want to get the audio version going on SoundCloud or whatever hosting site there is, because it's not free. I don't care what anybody tells you. To host a lot of videos on a podcast is not free. So please subscribe, tell your friends. Share these videos.
Support your local business.
Yeah, support your local.
Yeah, come on.
Your local meatheads. Unstable Clothing, Unstable Power Designs. It's dropping soon. Go ahead, check that out. Buy a shirt, buy two, give one away to a friend, and.
That was doing the titty dance. Sorry. All good.
It's super entertaining.
It is.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace. Then you just throw the hand like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
That was a good one.
That was good. But law enforcement.